We know the passion of the Bills Mafia, but this has been a week like nobody has ever experienced, regardless of who you cheer for.
Correct.
How did it affect you personally?
Well, we were here watching the game. We had about 25, 30 people in the back, and it was very somber. A lot of people, a lot of emotions going on. Right after it happened, we knew that things were not going well. We all did a prayer in the back. I led a small prayer in the back just to look out for the young man. It was very profound. All my friends back home are continuing to talk about it, the seriousness of the event. We're just happy that this man looks like he's coming around.
What have you experienced here in town in terms of reaction to Damar Hamlin's situation and his apparent recovery?
I would say social media has blown up locally, as well as obviously nationally. A lot of my friends are posting. I've actually got on my Facebook Buffalo Bills logo on there. A lot of people put number 3 in the Bills. That's like the thing going on right now. Damar's number 3 on their Facebook pages. A lot of my friends who come in and visit, they're all like, I can't believe that happened. I'm glad your buddy's getting around. Well, we're not friends, but we're glad that the teammates making amends, and so it's been a topic of discussion this whole week, and just the safety in general of the players and the reaction of how quickly the staff reacted to get on the field and perform CPR. I can't imagine what those players are going through. The ones who saw his jersey getting ripped open and the defibrillator going on. I just can't imagine being in that position. But sitting here watching from television, it resonated, and a lot of people were thinking about him. And I know with his with his foundation that he had, I think it's called the M's Foundation, he's been able to raise over $8 million in about 5 days for Damar's personal foundation. So that just goes to speak to, I think, not just the Buffalo community, but the NFL community in general, and people just looking after each other.
Rough guess, how many Bills fans do you think are in, Winston-Salem proper, maybe in the area? How many people do you deal with?
It's kind of interesting. So we're a bar here at Thirsty Pallet, so we don't get the youngsters. Obviously, it's 21 and older here. We've seen anywhere from 50 to 75 different people. I know there's another location in town that some people will also gather where it's more kid-friendly. Next year when we have Hungry Pallet open, which is, like I said, 2 doors down, we hope to be a Bills backer bar there as well, where we can have kind of the adults in the bar feel here, and then more of the family feel over at the restaurant.
How has this impacted your week? How has it impacted you personally?
To be honest with you, we're just thinking about him. He was in our prayers, our thoughts and our prayers, my wife and I. She's not from Buffalo, but she's a huge Bills fan now. She's adopted a Bills fan. I would say the biggest thing is people coming in who are from Buffalo, who've been coming into the bar, and we've just kind of reminiscing, and thank God he's on the men's. Personally, just thinking about him, and honestly thinking about player safety in general and in the game. I've never seen anything like that on live television, so that was a shocker for me.
And finally, the fact that he is where he is now, he's actually talking.
Yes.
Posted a picture yesterday. His signs of progress are obvious. How does that make you feel?
Well, I thought one of the best stories that came out of this week was when he woke up. This was several days ago, and he still had the breathing tube in. Apparently, he wrote a note to the staff. I don't know if it was the medical team staff or if it was some of the Buffalo Bills team staff, but said, who won the game? And the reply was, yes, you won. You won the game of life. So, I think NFL football is a great out for people to have a good time, but I think the reality of these people are not just superstar athletes; they're humans, and at the end of the day, player safety and a human life on the line. I thought that was a really, really, really cool piece that came of it. And I will say, last thing I'll say on that is the fact now that he's actually conscious. Seems like he has his wits about him, having conversations. I know he FaceTimed the Bills the other day. It's just amazing in a short period of time where you see somebody literally die on the field and now is able to talk. So all prayers for Damar moving forward, and hopefully the recovery continues to be speedy.